This week in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, Konami dropped a brand new selection pack called Regeneration of Stars. It's gonna be the last video covering this month's selection pack, Regeneration of Stars. But there is one deck that's on here that can put up an unbreakable board, hand loop your opponent. Not only can I hand loop your opponent, but now there is a new mechanic in Yu-Gi-Oh! Where it's like the monsters in this deck can change your opponent's monster's name, and whatever name that this monster changes your opponent's name to, their effects are negated. I can change my name with one card. New support for Heraldic Beast here in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, and it's by far, arguably one of the best rank 4 toolbox engine I've ever seen in my entire life, next to Ryzeal, right? And like I mentioned before, this deck hand loops, and it's actually really scary. And number 69 can change your name to the unknown. In today's Master Duel video, I'm gonna give you guys a full breakdown on what this deck is all about. Give you guys the card by card deck list. Take you guys through some bread and butter combos you guys must know when it comes to playing this deck. And last but not least, we're gonna be entering Master Duel Ranked and send all our opponents to the Shadow Realm. All right, guys, welcome back to an episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Archive. And today we're diving into the brand new support for a fan-favorite legacy archetype, Heraldic Beast, straight out of the Regeneration of Stars selection pack. This new wave of support doesn't just bring consistency, it brings name-changing, toolbox-enabling, and hard disruption that takes rank 4 spam to a whole new level. Alright guys, let's break it down. First up, we got Heraldic Beast Griffin, a free extender that counts as 2 materials when used to XC summon a number monster that needs 3 materials. It's an instant combo piece that puts you directly into plays you used to need double the effort for. Then we've got Stat Whale. This card is nuts. On summon, it searches any 2 Heraldic Spell trap cards directly from your deck to your hand, this including Advanced Heraldry Art, which gives you 2 rank 4s instantly. And if you banish yourself from the graveyard, you can revive 2 Heraldic Beasts from the grave for free, giving you instant follow-up on the following turn. Now we move into the new Xyz monster, starting with the updated number 69 that has the ability to pop a card. But more importantly, it gives you access to number 69 Dark Matter Demolition, which changes your opponent's monsters to unknown and negates their effects entirely. It's basically an auto shutdown. With this new wave of cards, Heraldic Beasts are back, bringing extension, recursion, board breaking, and rank 4 consistency to rival any modern engine. When you combine this with Ryzeals, you're setting up unbreakable fields with multi-layered disruption, and it all starts off with just one card like X Ryzeal, Sword Ryzeal, Ice Ryzeal, you name it, any Ryzeal is basically full combo. Heraldic Beast right now is one of the best rank 4 toolboxes in Master Duel. And now it's time to go card by card and show you how Heraldics run wild again. Alright guys, let's go. Before we get started with today's video, this video is brought to you by Whatnot. For those of you who do not know what Whatnot is a live streaming platform where you guys can buy, sell, auction all things collectibles from One Piece, Pokemon, Magic the Gathering, Dragon Ball Z, and most importantly, Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG. And what Whatnot is doing right now is they're giving you $15 for absolutely free to spend on whatever you want on Whatnot. No cap. No gimmicks. All you guys gotta do is sign up for free using the top link in my description box below. Sign up, and Whatnot is giving you $15 added to your account to spend on literally whatever you want. I'll be going live today at 5 p.m. EST. I'm gonna be live streaming my very first Duel Monsters singles stream. Let's go! On there, I'm gonna be auctioning off, starting off at $1, where you guys can see iconic Duel Monster cards like Jinzo, Time Wizard, Dark Magician, Blue Eyes, Monster Reborn, Regeki, Dark Hole. All the classic iconic Duel Monster cards are going to be on the live stream on Whatnot. So guys, go ahead and bookmark my show right now. Save it on Whatnot. Okay, bookmark the show. Did you bookmark it? Yes, bookmark that. And on September 17th, for anyone who purchased something on the live, I'm going to be giving each and every single person this special Team Samurai X1 Whatnot token. Guys, take a look at it. Absolutely beautiful. You guys can only get it on this stream, and there's only going to be 40 of these available. All right, guys, I'm super excited to see all of you guys on Whatnot on September 17th at 5 p.m. EST on Wednesday. And be sure to sign up using my link in the description box below to get $15 added to your account for absolutely free. All right, guys, let's get back to the video. All right, guys, here's the deck list. We're playing Heraldic Ryzeal today, okay? Because this deck is insane. Ryzeals and Heraldics, they're broken because Ryzeal is just the best rank 4 toolbox of all time. And if you're a rank 4 deck, if you're not playing with Ryzeals, then what are you doing? I don't know. I don't know what you're doing, bro. Well, 2x Ryzeal, 3-7 Tachyon, 1 Ascension, 1 Bonfire. So you're playing 7 copies of X Ryzeal, okay? You want to see X Ryzeal because this card is like the best breaker in the game. And the fact that it just... And the reason why Ryzeals work really well with this deck is because Ryzeal, X Ryzeal dumps number 18 Heraldic Patriarch to the grave. And what this card does is that if this card is sent to the graveyard, you can send 2 Heraldic Beast monsters from your deck to the grave. That's why Ryzeal will work with this deck, because you need to send Patriarch to the grave. It sends 2 Heraldic Beasts to the graveyard immediately, okay? That's why you want to play it. And once you send the Heraldic Beast to the graveyard, you guys know the effects, which I'll cover. So, 2x, 3/7, 1 Ascension, 1 Bonfire, 3 Ice, 3 Sword. Heraldic Beast Leo. What this card does is that if this card is sent to the graveyard, you can add 1 Heraldic Beast monster from your deck to your hand. So you want to send Patriarch. Patriarch will send Beast and also Griffin to the grave. And then Leo will use this effect to search the stat wheel, which is so powerful. So Leo's dumps. Griffin counts as 2 materials for anything you need for an XC summon of a number monster that requires 3 materials. And also it's an extender, which is actually really strong, but you're never really utilizing the extension effect. You just wanted to send it to the graveyard, you know, using Patriarch, you know, with alongside Leo. So that way that you can summon Stat Wheel, because Leo will search Stat Wheel. And Stat Wheel, this card is the most broken card, by the way. I call this the Jesse Colton right here. All right, because Jesse Colton's favorite animal is a whale, so I'm sure he'd like this. If this card is normal summon or special summon, you can discard 1 card, search 2 Heraldic spell or trap cards from your deck to your hand. And the card that you're going to search is Heraldry Art, Advanced Heraldry Art. Target 2 Heraldic Beast monsters in your graveyard, special in both those targets. Like, you guys see where this is going, right? Like, it's not once per turn. This card right here is a 1 card rank 4. It's ridiculous, okay? So you guys see this. X, send Patriarch. Patriarch, send Leo, Griffin. Leo searches for Whale. Normal summon Whale, discard a card, search 2 art. And now you already have 2 Heraldic Beasts in the grave, so you can use Heraldry to revive these 2 cards every single time. It's broken. Like, not broken, ridiculously broken. So like, Stat Wheel does that. You can also manage stuff from the graveyard. Target 2 Heraldic Beast monsters in your graveyard and summon them with the same name. So that's why you're playing 2 Leo and 2 Griffin, which is actually really good. So Advanced Heraldry Art is really broken because Stat Wheel can search it. And that's pretty much for your engine, right? This is all you need for your engine. And that's why X is so good in this deck, because it just immediately dumps the Patriarch, right? Next, you know, for engine requirements, Cross, Star, Node. And now to our non-engine, we're playing a total of 17 non-engine, 3 Fua, 3 Ash, 1 Crossout, 2 Maxi, 1 Talent, 2 Call By, 2 Metatronus, and 3 copies of Infinite Impermanence. Tronus is just like really, really good. It breaks the Malice boards, breaks the Ryzeal boards. You can summon Detonator and banish Detonator, which is actually really, really good. Off your extra deck, Meteorologic to help break boards going second. Heraldic Art Crest, Demolition, number 69. This is the one that changes all the monsters' name to unknown, which is really, really powerful. It negates anything activated by unknown effect, which is really strong. Cannot be destroyed by battle card effects, by the way. And it's also 3100 beat stick, which is actually really strong, by the way. So yeah, double Detonator, 2 copies of Heraldic Crest. And this is how you're going to make Demolition. You summon this first, you pop a card, and then you rank up into Demolition. And how do you summon this? You, of course, summon number 69 Heraldic Crest. And once Crest comes out, negates everything on the field. That's Xyz. And then it requires 3 level 4 monsters. But with Griffin, you can just overlay Griffin and Leo to make the Crest. So there's 3 69s, right? So you just use 2 monsters to make Crest, because Leo counts as 2 materials, which is actually really broken. And Crest can copy any monster effect in the field. So you can copy even Ouroboros effect, which is what this deck is going to do. It loops Ouroboros, which is actually very, very strong, and just nukes a card out of your opponent's hand immediately. So you're ripping 2 cards out of your opponent's hand for absolutely free. If Twins of the Eclipse is out during this time of the recording, you can loop 3 cards to your opponent's hand. So this deck hand loops, sets up Detonator, sets up Demolition, and you win the game. So it's like so powerful, right? It's like an FTK deck. Ouroboros Masquerade for the 7 Tachyon, Crest, double Dual Drive, 1 Light Dragon Administer, really good against Malice. Number 18 Heraldic Patriarch to send off X, Baguska, Star Leech to prevent targeting. Dugar is really good because if you open the line with Sword, Sword goes to X, X search Patriarch. Patriarch can dump Leo and also Whale to the grave, right? Or you can dump Griffin and Whale to the grave, which is really, really strong. And then you can do Regaris, especially in the Whale from your grave, which is actually insane. So Regaris is just really, really good for that. So guys, this right here is my Ryzeal Heraldic Beast deck list. I feel like you guys will have a better understanding once I showcase you guys the combos with this deck. So I won't waste any more time. Without further ado, let's go on to some bread and butter combos you guys must know when it comes to playing this deck. right here. I'm not 100% sure if Twins of the Eclipse can be out in this pack, but obviously the combo will slightly change a bit if Twin of the Eclipse is out here in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, but the combos should be very similar with or without Twins of the Eclipse. So the reason why Heraldic Beasts are so powerful, like I mentioned in the deck profile and also the intro, is because it's a deck that just generates you so much rank 4 XCs, and the extra deck monsters are very strong, just negating everything, just provides you additional negates, and the fact that rank 4s mesh really well with each other, like the Ryzeals and the Heraldics mesh really well with each other. You can't ignore the combination of Ryzeal with Heraldic. You can't ignore the fact that this is like one of the best meshes in Yu-Gi-Oh! Ever. You feel what I'm saying? So if you're playing like a rank 4 base deck, this is what you have to play. Like, you have to play Ryzeals in your deck. You guys might be tired of Ryzeals, but if you guys want to play the best version of a specific deck, you cannot ignore Ryzeal's existence, all right? Especially X. X is the best board breaker in the game. Let's take a look, all right? So we're gonna go X effect right here. Dump number 18 Heraldic Patriarch, all right? Summon X. You're gonna go Chainlink 1 X, Chainlink 2 Patriarch. You actually, honestly, I'd probably go Chainlink 2 X, Chainlink 1 Patriarch, because you kind of don't want this to get stopped. Like, you want them to stop your Ryzeal cards. Like, Ryzeal is capped. Like, you don't want, like, you want them to Ash the X. So honestly, this Chainlink is wrong, because if they Ash the Patriarch, like, you still have full Ryzeal combo, but it's like kind of boring. You feel what I'm saying? So Patriarch will be Chainlink 2 here. You're gonna dump 2 monsters to the graveyard, so it's double Foolish Burial right here. You're gonna dump the Griffin, and you're gonna dump the Heraldic Beast Leo to the grave, and then X is gonna search Sword. Now you're gonna activate Leo. You're gonna search for the Whale. Okay, this card is custom. This card alone is 2 rank 4 XCs. It's stupid. Now you're gonna special summon Sword, and at this point, guys, I'm be honest, your Ryzeal cards, I call them the cap cards. You want them to hand trap your Ryzeal cards. You want them to stop it. Summoning that Sword, searching, you want them to Veiler it. You want them to Ash it. This is what I call cappuccino. Okay? This is what I call cap. You want them to hand trap it. The thing about Ryzeals is that they force interaction. They have to interact with the Ryzeal cards. Alright, now you want to know something's Whale. Active Whale's effect to discard the Fua. Now you want to search for Advanced Heraldic Art. Target 2 Heraldic Beast monsters in the graveyard. Special summon both of those targets. Like, what? Immediately after this effect resolves, Exceed summon 1 Exceed monster using those 2 monsters only. Man. That means this card is a 1-card dual drive, 1-card Baguska. And you already have 2 Heraldic Beasts in the grave, right? So Whale was ridiculous. Alright. You gotta search these 2. Now you're gonna overlay these 2 guys into the overlay the 3 for Aura Roars. This card is gonna hand loop your opponents for 1. So this deck hand loops, by the way. Chat, it hand loops, okay? You're gonna hand loop for 1. You're gonna attach Ouroboros material to summon Star Ryzeal to set the cross. Right here. You wanna activate cross right here. Yeah, now you wanna activate Advanced Heraldic Art, and like, they can basically never nib you here. Because if they try to nib you on the resolution of Heraldic Art, cross already face on the field, and then you just detach 1 to negate the nib. Summon the 2. What are you making? Dual drive. And look at that. You're making dual drive. It already has material. And cross is already up, so they can never nib you here now. Activate dual drive to attach a material. Activate dual drive to detach 2 materials. Search for Node and also Ice directly from next to hand. Now you're gonna summon Node. Alright. Activate Advanced Heraldic Art again. Arrive back 2. Okay. You're gonna overlay right here for the crest. You guys probably want to understand, how are you overlaying for crest? Crest has 3 level 4 monsters. I just used 2. Well, Griffin has a secret effect where it reads that this card reads, can be treated as 2 materials for XC summon of a number XC's monster that requires 3 or more materials. It's number 69. So since it's number 69, you can treat this as 2 materials. So you basically have 3 materials under it. You summon Crest right here. Crest on field negates every XC's monster on the field. So it negates the Ouroboros and Dual Drive, but it doesn't matter because Dual Drive already got its value for searching the 2 monsters anyways. So Crest can copy the Ouroboros effect, which is insane. So this card says, when this card special negate the effects of all Xyz monsters on the field, you can target 1 other face-up Xyz monster on the field until the end phase. This card's name becomes that name and also gains the original effect. So this will gain the original Ouroboros effect. So you can attach a material to nuke a card of their opponent's hand. So like, you just hand loop for 2. In this situation right here, if Twins of the Eclipse is out, you can actually use the Evil Storm Ouroboros and like a Node or a Star to make the twins, and then you can summon Node, Node will send the Ouroboros to the graveyard to revive back the star, and then the Eclipse Twins will trigger to summon back the Ouroboros with the material. You can then hand loop again, and then use the 2 monsters on the field to make the Crest, and then Crest can copy Ouroboros, and then Crest can take another card out of your opponent's hand. So if Twins of the Eclipse is out, you get to nuke 2 cards of their you'll get to nuke 3 cards of their hand. But if it's not out, you just remove 2, which is completely okay. Now you make, of course, this right here, number 69 Heraldic Ryzeal Shadow Stream. This card is broken because you can overlay this card using the Heraldic Crest. And what it does is that quick effect, you can special summon from your extra deck 1 number 68 Heraldic Crest Dark Matter Demolition. By using this card as you control as 0, then destroy that opponent's monster. So like it destroys one and it summons this bad boy right here, which is the Heraldic Crest Dark Matter Demolition. And cannot be destroyed by battle card effects, which is insane. 3100 stats. And once per turn, you can attach 1 on this card, target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls. That monster name becomes unknown. So it changes the names to unknown. Okay, the first time ever something becomes unknown. And then this card says negate any unknown effects activated by your opponent. Like what? It's literally Draco's Tapalia, which is really strong. So it's like a negate, which is insane. So this is a pop and negate. And chat, look what happens. You activate nodes and Ouroboros summon these 2, summon Star Liege. All right, discard 1 to summon Ice, and then you make Detonator. And chat, this right here is your end board. So with just 1 card, 1 X Ryzeal, you nuke 2 cards of your opponent's hand. You make Star Liege, which makes all you guys untargetable. You have a cross negate. So let's take a look at this. You remove 2 cards of their hand. Okay, so let's say you remove 2 interruptions. Okay, Detonator comes out. Look at this. Detonator pops, okay, we'll detach the Patriarch. So there's 2 interruptions, 3 with Detonator, 1 with Cross, so there's 6 interruptions. Star Liege protects. A pop with Shatter Stream. And a negate with the unknown. So that's 9 interruptions with just 1 card. 9 interruptions with 1 card. If this isn't the dumbest thing, the Heraldic cards are really, really strong. And the fact that it's able to provide something like this gives you another layer, gives more layers of disruptions and versatility for any rank 4 decks. Especially with Ryzeals, this deck is actually really scary to deal with. Like, you guys gotta watch out for this deck in this fact. Because if you're not prepared, you're gonna end on losing to something like this. Even with Star Liege too, if you don't want to, you can just make Baguska, right? And Baguska is also really insane as well. So, yeah. Let's go on to combo number 2. For combo number 2, I just want to showcase you guys exactly what happens if the whale gets impermed or the whale gets ashed, alright? So, how can you pivot from that situation, right? So, the combo's still the same. Chainlink 2 X, Chainlink 1 Patriarch, that's the right play. You're dumping 2. This is gonna search the whale, summon sword, activate sword, search star. Now you're gonna normal summon whale. Activate infinite impermanence, Val. Infinite impermanence on the whale effect gets hit. Okay, what do you do now? Now you make Star Liege. Once your whale gets stopped, you want to find ways to insulate your Ryzeal combos as much as possible. So you make Star Liege. All right, Star Liege. All right, you detach 1 for Star Liege, summon Star. Okay, activate Star to place the cross. All right, activate Cross right here. Now overlay for Dual Drive. Now you play around Ash right here, which is insane. All right, you play around Ash on Duel. Activate Duel, detach 2 to search Ice and also Node. Okay, activate Node. Send a card from your hand. Make Detonator. Activate Detonator, attach. All right, Detonator will attach. And you're basically playing Ryzeals if your Heraldics get stopped. So like the thing about this deck is that your opponent has to pick their poison, right? Do I stop the Ryzeals? Do I stop the Heraldic Beast cards? What do I stop? If I stop the Ryzeals, I'll get punished to the Heraldic cards. If I stop the Heraldic cards, I have to play through the Ryzeal. You're gonna stop my Heraldics, or you're gonna stop the Ryzeals. That's basically what this deck presents to die opponents. That's pretty much for combo number 2. Playing through impermanence. Impermanence or Ash. Let's go on to combo number 3. Let's open up with the worst starter in our deck, Sword. What can Sword give you here with this deck? All right, guys, let's go on to combo number 3. What happens if you open up with Sword Ryzeal? Arguably the worst starter in your entire deck. So what we're gonna do is normal summon Sword, activate Sword, search X, send Patriarch, summon X. Patriarch will use this effect right here. Just, you know, you search Node, and then Patriarch will send 2. And this time you're sending the whale to the grave. Okay, you're not sending Griffin, you're sending the whale, chat. All right. So now you're gonna add Griffin to your hand using, of course, the Leo effect right here. Now you're gonna overlay these 2 for Dugaris. Dugaris is broken, chat. Now activate Dugaris, draw 2. Now you're gonna activate Dugaris to revive back the whale, aka Jesse Cotton. Activate the whale, discard the griffin, search Heraldic Ryzeal. So now you have 2 names in the grave, chat. 2 names in the grave now. Griffin and Leo. Alright, and you have double Heraldic plus Node Ryzeal for extension, which is strong. So you guys see that? If you don't open up with Heraldic, so you open up with the worst start in your deck sword, you have the line to go Dugaris. Dugaris can revive back the whale to continue and comboing off that way. Alright. Now activate Heraldic, summon these 2. Alright. Now use these 2 to make dual drive. And the rest is history. Dual drive, attach 2. You're gonna search for cross. You're gonna activate cross right here. Now you're nib protected or any hand trap protected. Now you activate another Heraldic art right here, which is ridiculous. You're obviously gonna use these 2 to make the crest. Crest will negate everything, which is okay. Crest will use the effect. Okay, no, Crest can't use the effect to do anything. So you can just go here into the Shatter Stream, which is really, really awesome. Now you're gonna summon Node effect, send Dugaris, summon X. And now you can use this to make Detonator, or you can use 3. Oh, no, it has to be Ryzer. Now you can just use these 2 to make Detonator. Detonator will use the effect right here to attach the Patriarch. And then you can use Size to basically send a card from your hand to the grave, summon Ice, overlay these 2 for Star Leech. So guys, look at this. So you have no hand loop, unfortunately, but you still on the same end board as the first combo, but without the hand loop. So this combo is just like really insane as well. So even if you open up with the worst starter of your entire deck, you still have access to your full board with Detonator, with Shadow Stream, with Star Leech, with the Cross Negate, and also with 3 non-engine cards in your hand. So this deck is kind of like an FTK deck. You know, if you open up with the X Ryzeal as a starter, which you have many of in your deck, by the way, you have 7th Ascension, you have Bonfire, you have X, and that's the card you always want to start with. When you start with that, you guarantee have 2 hand loop without Twin of the Eclipse. But if you have Twin of the Eclipse, that's guaranteed 3 hand loops, 100,000%. So, guys, this deck is scary, very, very scary. It's a rank 4 turbo deck that you guys have to be aware of here in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. So, guys, those are some bread and butter combos you guys must know when it comes to playing this deck. This deck is hella fun to play with, and the fact that, you know, now that rank 4 has a more heavy toolbox to, you know, with versatility, you know, versus Malice now and adding Nisters is a wonderful thing, because obviously now it's a tier 0 format with Malice. You obviously need to give Ryzeal some sort of boost, right? Some with Heraldics, which is really good. So yeah, I think this is a good contender against Malice for sure. And it just has really great versatility, extension, interruptions that Ryzeal has with Heraldics. Like, Heraldics just provides you so much more than just what pure Ryzeal can provide, right? So guys, that's pretty much it for 3 bread and butter combos you guys must know when it comes to playing this deck. Let's hop into Master Duel rank and send all our opponents to the Shadow Realm. This hand is so broken, bro. Hand is so broken. Holy smokes. As long as you see Ice Ryzeal, I think we win the game. Like, holy smokes. Ice Ryzeal is so broken. Bush, Burial, yep. Okay, we just gotta stop Branded Fusion, right? Yeah. Summon Aliber, yep. Aliber effect. And Retribution, yes, no problem, sir. Yes, sir, yes. Yes. No problem, sir. Okay. Yep. I think it adds Cartesia, right? Yeah, it's Cartesia, yep. You maxi on Cartesia? Yes, sir. It's the Retribution toggle. Okay. He has Aliber in hand, 2 unknown. I know Tronus is crazy. Almost my Aliber. Yep. Just stop Branded Fusion here. I think he has call by for this. Okay, resolves. Amazing. It's just the Retribution toggle. This will set well, he has no fallen Albaz in hand, but he can dump it as a Cartesia. Banishment. Beautiful. Okay, let's go normal summon ice. Like ice. Like, what can I Metatronus here? I can't Metatron something? Okay. Well, what do I summon with this? Like, what do I summon with this, guys? I don't even know. Oh, Masquerade. That is so jokes. That is so jokes. Now I can't 7th. I'm actually a bot. Okay. X sword. Get X. Alright, guys. We're going Heraldic combo here, okay? Search X. Okay. We're going these two into duel. Okay. Okay. Activate cross. Summon this. Chain link 1. Chain link 2. This will dump Leo. We'll dump Leo and Whale. Okay. Dump Leo and Whale. X will search for the node. Okay. And Leo will search for the Griffin. Move it. And then we can go special node. Okay. Keep this for the nib. Honestly, I'm just going to do it. Okay. This star is good. I'm going to go activate node. Send Masquerade. Summon this. And I'm going to make Detonator first. I'm actually okay with that. Yep. Let him. Ranguno, yep. Yep. Ranguno effect activates. I'm going to make Detonator first here. Yep, that's fine. We still have lots of pushes, guys. Still have many pushes. We actually got this guy checked. And then on resolution, we can just on Abaz summon, on resolution, we can just negate it with a cross. That's fine. I'll detach this. I'll pop this. I'll call by. Scoops. I didn't even get to play my Heraldics, bro. I didn't even get to play my Heraldics. I didn't even get to play my Heraldics, bro. That was straight Ryzeal before Heraldics. That's why you have to play Heraldics with Ryzeals, guys. As soon as you get Detonator out with the cross, you can negate everything. And then after that, you just summon Sword, make Dugaris. Dugaris special summon back the Whale. Whale discards the Griffin. Search 2 Advanced Art Heraldries. And this guy's cooked. All right, let's climb up to Masters, guys. Let's climb up to Masters. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go. All right, let's win. This hand is also really, really broken. If I'm playing against Malice, oh my God. This would be beautiful. I have to ash this. For sure. I have to ash this for sure. Yep. Hopefully ice goes through, chat. Okay, thank God. Normal summon ice. Bet. Wow. Summon sword. Sword effect. Search X. Honestly, we have to do this. We have to summon Patriarch. Send Patriarch. Summon X. Chain link 1 this. Chain link 2 X. Yep. Yep. There's node. Activate Leo, get Griffin. Play around Nib still. Yep. Effect. Attach this. Attach this. Search for cross and research sword. Yeah. Activate cross. Let's activate cross here. Shuffle back these two, draw one. Amazing. We'll special ice by setting Griffin. Special sword. Now we go these two into our Dugaris. Okay. Dugaris insane. And then Node will always have Dugaris for a detonator at the end. Okay, special summon from the grave. Whale. Whale effect. Add 2 Heraldic Arts. It's insane, bro. Yeah, eh? Okay, these two. Summon. Summon. Summon these guys. Crest. Move it. Summon this. Pull this. Send this. Summon sword. Move it. And then we use this as follow-up for the following turn. And then Detto uses effect to gain a material. Attach the Patriarch. Set 1. End our turn. Movie end board right now. Movie end board right here. You guys see this? Look at this. Look at this number 69, bro. Look at number 69. Look at that. My God, bro. Like, why do they always have that? Okay. Unfortunate. Are you kidding me? It's fine. We can use Detto's effect. Attach Patriarch. Patriarch effect. Send these two. Leo won't trigger, but that's okay. We have advanced Heraldic Arc follow-up. Yep. Use the effect to destroy it. Max C. Sure. Yep, and then I'm gonna pop that. It will search. Oh, its name becomes unknown. That's fine. Sengek Hyman. Like, how is he beating this? Okay. Okay. So summon Genroku, send it to the grave. Like, he's cooked. He's dead. Because if he summons Chundra, I can just use Demolition to just make his name unknown, and then he can never use his effect. And also, on top of that, they can't kill this card. It's 3100 attack, bro. They can't kill it. They literally cannot kill this card. Cannot be destroyed by battle and also card effects. Like, it's number 69, for God's sake. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's called number 69, ladies and gents. Number 69. All right, guys. So we get to go second this time, but that's okay. Going second, we'll do the same thing as we did with the branded player. We'll literally use our Ryzeals to crack the board and then use our Heraldics as, or our Heraldry cards as like a push, right? Draw phase here. Let me just fool here on draw. Well, this hand is pretty decent because we're playing straight Heraldries with this hand. Okay. Yeah, Dormouse is good. We'll imperm that. Force them to play into it. Yep. Force them to go Link Decoder so we draw more cards, right? He is under Fuwa. Yeah. Oh, you bet you must. You're so good at Yu-Gi-Oh, bro. Dark. Yeah, you're just to go. Banish, of course. Oh, White Rabbit. Interesting. No March Air here. Interesting. Set the MTP because we have 7th attention, right? So we can use. We can just go 7th. And utilize these two as our last pushes. Okay. Amazing. Star Ryzeal. So we're forcing them to special summon more from the extra deck. I'm okay with that. Banish the Dormouse, summon March Hare. Yeah, yep. I use this to banish the white rabbit from the grave. Okay. Add the backup. Okay. Summon backup. Maybe you should make Apollosa. This is why X is actually insane. X is so ridiculous, guys. Like Chainlink 2X, Chainlink 1 aggregator. Holy smokes. We get Apollosa. Wow. Talent, see that? See, that's why we fool up on draw phase, and then if we have imperm, right? Make Apollosa here. Makes sense. Metatronus is insane. Holy smokes. That's it? Ew. His wizard in hand. Oh, yo, this guy's dead. This guy's actually dead. We'll go 7th here. Okay. Go activate Tachyon. Go this. Get X. X is just so broken. We'll set away the star. Okay. We'll go. Oh no, it's aggregator that we can summon off backup. Okay, Chainlink 1 this. Chainlink 2 X. And 2 X. If he has call by, he's nice. Okay. Change call by here. He's actually sick. Oh yeah, call by, yep. That's okay. It's okay. There's GWC there, plus the wizard in hand. Yep. That's fine. Okay, we know every card GWC. So jokes. So like, what the hell is this guy playing? Okay. 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 Bro, let me break your board, man. Let me break your board, bro. Please, bro. Let me just break your board. Let's gain that rank, guys. Let's gain that rank. Okay, we'll go 2nd. This hand is so broken. Holy smokes. Insane, bro. This is the most insane hand ever. Oh. Oh. I like the sound of that. Okay. Wow. Please, don't scoop, man. Please don't scoop, man. Please don't scoop, bro. Okay. Please don't scoop it. Ash? Yes. You can ash it, bro. Please ash it. No problem. Okay. Okay. We just didn't want Patriarch to get ashed. Send these two. Yes. Yes. Okay, we'll add this. Okay. Watch this. Let's hand loop our opponent, okay? Effect. For star. Alright. Oh my, bro. I was gonna do the cool combo where we just hand loop a card on their opponent's hand and just win, but damn, bro. These guys are not letting me full combo. Honestly, that is why it is really important that you guys saw the combos in the very beginning, so you guys get a better understanding on what these decks do. All the decks I showcased this week have been insane, guys. Look at this. We're on Diamond 1 now. I just added 3 extra cards. There's going to be 3 extra Lancias into the deck. I feel like that's okay. 43. Thins out the bricks in our deck a little bit. Obviously, I feel like pure Ryzeal might still be a bit better, but this one has just a bit more pushes while going 2nd, especially utilizing X to break boards going 2nd. And you guys saw, you know, in some games where it's like, I use the Ryzeal cards to bait everything, and then I summon Stat Will, and it's pretty much game because this card is double reborn, bro. Advanced Heraldry art is ridiculous. So guys, try this deck out for yourself. Take a look at the combos. Rewind back the combos if you guys don't understand how the deck works. But it's just, this right here is probably the best rank 4 toolbox in the entire game. Guys, highly recommend you guys checking this deck out. All the decks this week have been absolutely insane. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe, like, and comment. All right, peace.